OutNebraska works to celebrate and empower gay and transgender Nebraskans. Every day we are advocating for and with youth, elders, and transgender people. With help from you, we are educating businesses and nonprofits on LGBTQ+ inclusive space. Finally, we are celebrating our community through a variety of weekly, monthly, and annual activities. Connect with us to make Nebraska a more fair and equitable state.
My name's Deborah McKnight. I am the founding pastor at Urban Abbey. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And I think that I've worked with OutNebraska in different ways over the history of our work, but most particularly we've partnered on Drag Queen Story Hour. The thing that's most important about Drag Queen Story Hour is now we have this real cohort of gender creative kids that are getting to see a grown-up dressed how they want to be dressed.
Okay, you actually do think donkeys wear underpants. So where do you...
At first, we didn't have any protesters, but we were apparently noticed. They drove for 6 hours to come to Omaha. Because there's kids there, I don't want them to hear the negative commentary as they come in. So there's a Buddhist monk who comes and helps us with our protester response team, which is essentially a bunch of people singing songs and playing guitars and ukuleles.
There has been so much tremendous pushback from people that have misinformation and fear. And yet I have watched OutNebraska team members, and Abby especially, work through this as if they're not being touched by all this negativity.
We are going into the storms of these conversations knowing that we can barely stomach what's being said because it's so harmful. And yet we're showing up to speak up, to say what is right for humanity. I think the more people learn, the marginalized community of LGBTQ+, you learn the endurance.
One of the things that OutNebraska does that is absolutely critical in our state is work on advocacy issues.
OutNebraska really has some really good programming to work with schools to educate on pronouns, to educate on civic engagement and how children can be their own advocate, how we create allies within the community.
The policies that we work on are really about creating safe spaces in schools. Those safe spaces that we're working and advocating to create are not just going to have a positive impact on the LGBTQ+ students, but that's going to improve the learning environment for absolutely every student in that school.
My dream for us as a state would be that our schools are safe for every kid, and that grown-ups understand and can honor young people where they are and who they are and how they are. That OutNebraska has the people and the money and the commitment to do this work well and to help build this coalition of change makers even stronger so that we can all live in a better community that is safe for everyone.